Hey, can we talk? Okay, I feel like catching up. Let's get back to when we decided to part ways. Mainly Frankie, to make that sure. So I met this angel here in Bali in a yoga class literally like 4 days before this happened. We got along like from the first second, and we had dinner together, the four of us with a friend, and 4 days later I find myself in a car on my way to an Airbnb I booked out of desperation because of the situation. So I found myself in the car thinking, I don't want to go to this Airbnb because that is so far away. I don't want to be there all by myself. I feel like shit. So I called her. I asked her if I could come and crash at her place for one night because all of the places that were like a little cheaper and closer to town weren't available on that day, just the day after. So I called her and I was like, can I crash at your place for one night? And she was like, girl, come on over. So this is still where I am. I am still at her place. She rents or sublets a house here in Uluwatu, so I'm still at their house. Everything's still the same here. Franks and I though did some talking, a lot of talking, and here's what he has to say about that.
Okay, like so I am back. I made a terrible mistake with breaking up with my beautiful lady. Yeah, it was a detrimental decision. I'm an asshole. I will always regret what I did. She's not making me say it. Biggest regret of my life, one of them, is breaking up with Juliana because I wasn't loving on myself enough, and I think it just took a couple of days for me to realize that no matter what's happening within me and around me, she's my home and she's the love of my life. Yeah, my thing is basically I'm broke right now and I'm really uncomfortable being broke in Bali, and we were supposed to stay here for 3 months together, and I could not figure out how that was going to happen, and I was super stressed out. And instead of communicating, so we're going to learn from this, and I'm going to communicate next time. Communicate about how I truly felt about the situation that was freaking out and didn't feel like I could stay here for 3 months. Instead, I chose to break up with her so I could put the plan I kind of formed into action of going back to my dad's in Florida early. Yeah, so it all comes down to communication. I know that forevermore now. Yeah, I'm a dickhead, I know. So yeah, we're good. We're really good now, by the way. Like, better than ever. So, I mean, as shitty as it was, everything does happen for a reason in my book, and I think in hers, and probably in most people's. Yeah, so we're gonna celebrate now. We're about to go get a tattoo. Yeah, I leave to Florida tomorrow. I gotta go do what I gotta do to fill up my cup, and Juliana's gonna stay in Bali for another 2 months. She's gonna explore and have the time of her life, and we're both gonna be working on ourselves as an independent union, but also joined by phone overseas. It's gonna be brutal because she's gonna be like 13 hours ahead of me, so we're gonna have 1 or 2 chances to call. That's what we're doing. But I'm saving up for a car so I can go back to New York to do surf lessons for the summer and work a night job of some sort, and then Juliana's gonna come visit me in Florida right before my birthday in May. I'm gonna stay for like 6 days because she's gotta work, I gotta work. And then she's gonna come meet me in New York mid-July. Do it again. I mean, not this year, but we'll be together again. But our love's stronger than any ocean that can separate us. If you guys are in a similar situation where you feel trapped and you feel like you can't speak up and you're making all these plans in your head and trying to run away, because that's what I do. I always run away when I'm uncomfortable. Just talk it out. It's way better than what I did. Live and you learn. But we're here. She's beautiful. She's behind the camera. Just take a look at her. Alright, that's it for me. Yeah, I like the left foot.
Today is the day. Francis Thomas Hammer is leaving the island. But we had a wonderful time here in Bali together. Like he said, I'm gonna be in Bali for, yeah, maybe 2 more months. Let's see. This is for the best. We both know it is, and it has to happen. It will only make us stronger. I learned the last time we long distanced that love really isn't about the physical. Like, love is so much stronger than any distance. Love is just so strong. I was so worried the first time we long distanced that this would be so hard and we would lose our connection, and also with the time difference and everything. But we were so good at long distancing that I don't even worry about the long distance thing we have to do now. I mean, I'm still sad it's happening, and it's gonna be a little bit trickier because now we have 13-hour time difference instead of just 6. But it'll be good. I can feel it. And we're trying to keep you updated. I told Frankie he has to vlog a little, and we're kind of like mixing these two thingies together. So Florida vlogs and Bali vlogs. Let's see how it turns out. We're gonna make it happen somehow.
When we wait, hear the birds and see the sun.
And we're
Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the
Say
good
goodbye.
times just begun.
Say goodbye.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I.
Basically, this is us giving our relationship, our love, our soul connection another chance. Not that we feel like we ever took the chance away. It really came down to a lack of communication and obviously some like self-sabotaging sides that Frankie has. Well, we all do. Don't we all self-sabotage a little in our lives? I can't blame him. I do blame him for not communicating with me sooner. For those who like know the story of us, we really almost rushed into this a little because it was very intense. It was a very intense time when we met, and everything was just incredibly fast-paced almost. So we kind of rushed into this. Yeah, we were concerned in the beginning that this might not be sustainable. Turns out foundations are very important in relationships. Even though we know that and we were aware of the challenges we're facing, if we're rushing into this head over heels, we still decided to just go for it. We wouldn't do it any other way, to be honest, because we need this. We need the situation right now for ourselves, but also for the relationship. Well, basically, we're at a point where it is important to really put the focus on ourselves, because Frankie was at such a like turning point when we met, and I just got out of a relationship, immediately rushed into a new relationship. And it is important for the both of us to dedicate some time to ourselves and really put the focus on ourselves and on the things we want to grow on and learn. And what I said to Frankie before in one of our conversations is that he taught me so much about love already. I used to think I would never be able to long distance. The part of me that's really afraid of losing someone and has troubles letting people go was so scared of long distance, like so scared. What it showed me was that true and unconditional love can love from afar, and in an amount that literally like blew my mind. I never experienced this before. What I said is my lesson now with the whole situation. I used to love people like this. Like I used to hold on, like really like clingy love almost. Because there's this part of me that's just so afraid of losing this person I love so much. What this situation is showing me right now is that this love, the holding on clingy love, has to turn into this love. Loving with an open palm. Letting someone go and loving and trusting so deeply that you know nothing could ever take this person away from you, even if you break up, even if you never see this person again. If this person is in your heart and you love this person unconditionally, there's no one and nothing that could ever take this person away from you. It is so beautiful, and I catch glimpses every now and then of it to really feel this loving with an open palm feeling. You've let someone go and you fully let them go, and you put your whole love and trust and support into it, and you don't need anything back. And this feeling is so crazy and so beautiful. And this is another thing that I get to learn from this relationship with Frankie. Relationships are hard work, I said this before, and they can be messy and they can be complicated, and there's so much coming up. Like, you get triggered in relationships, it's insane. But I would choose this every single time, again and again, because I want to grow and I want to evolve. And I know how much growth lies in this relationship for the both of us, and he knows it too, which is why we decided to give this a genuine chance. I don't like to call it chance, because we know what is waiting for us in the future. And because we feel it so deeply in our bodies and our cells and every fiber of our being, there's no way that this could break us up. We choose the relationship, we choose the hard work, we choose moments like this, because we know, we feel it is going to get us to a place that is so magical and so beautiful that we can't even imagine what it feels like. We get glimpses of it every now and then, which is why we are holding on to this, because we can feel it. We can feel it's there and we can feel it's coming if we commit to this. So this is my word. It's gonna be a fun little growth process. We're gonna see what life brings. I'm in Bali for 2 more months. Bali is just the island of ups and downs and emotional roller coasters. Bali really gives you what you truly need. Like I said, I'm always in trust. And I'm gonna end this here because I don't know what else to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.